Imagine waking up tomorrow feeling sharper, stronger, and with energy that lasts well into the evening, all because of what you ate for breakfast. Sounds too good to be true? It's not. But here's the shocking part. The very foods many seniors believe are healthy might actually be silently draining your strength, speeding up memory loss, and pushing you closer to diabetes and chronic disease. Hi, I'm Dr. Your Name, and today we're going to expose the 4 worst breakfast foods seniors should absolutely avoid. And I'm talking about everyday foods you'll find in nearly every pantry in America. And 4 powerhouse breakfasts that can help you stay sharp, active, and independent for years to come. Cut to host in a cozy kitchen set. Host. Stick with me till the end because the solutions I'm sharing today aren't just opinions. They're rooted in real scientific studies on older adults. And I'm going to show you how to transform your breakfast into the most powerful health tool you've got. Let's dive in. Section 1. The 4 worst breakfast foods for seniors. 4. Instant oatmeal packets. Host. Let's talk about something that masquerades as health food. Instant oatmeal packets. I know, instant oatmeal sounds like the perfect senior-friendly breakfast. It's fast, it's warm. The box says heart healthy. But the truth? Those convenient packets are often a sugar bomb waiting to detonate in your bloodstream. When oats are highly processed, they're broken down so finely that your body digests them almost instantly. Within minutes, your blood sugar spikes, sending a flood of insulin to clean up the mess. And guess what happens next? An energy crash. You're left shaky, exhausted, and sometimes even hungrier than before. Cut to animated graph showing blood sugar spike and crash. Host. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who ate high glycemic breakfasts had inflammatory levels up to 47% higher for hours afterward. Inflammation isn't just pain, it's the silent spark behind heart disease, memory loss, and muscle wasting. If you truly love oatmeal, I'm not going to ban it altogether. Here's how to do it the right way. Skip the packets. Go for steel-cut or old-fashioned rolled oats. Soak them overnight. Cook them gently, and keep it savory or lightly sweetened with real fruit, not spoonfuls of sugar or syrups. Overlay graphic. Safe oatmeal recipe with cinnamon, berries, chopped nuts. 3. Flavored yogurt cups. Host. Coming in at number 3. Those colorful little cups of flavored yogurt. They promise probiotics and calcium. But the reality? Many flavored yogurts pack more sugar than a candy bar. I've seen brands with over 22 grams of added sugar in a single serving. Think about that. That's 5.5 teaspoons of sugar in one tiny cup. Host holds up candy bar and yogurt cups side by side. Host. Beyond sugar, these yogurts often contain artificial flavors, food dyes, stabilizers, and gums. All of these can irritate your gut lining, increase inflammation, and disrupt your metabolism. One study in the Journal of Gerontology found seniors who consumed high-sugar dairy saw a 34% spike in inflammatory markers in just 2 hours. That's not just a number. That's inflammation damaging your joints, your blood vessels, and even accelerating muscle loss and cognitive decline. Host. So what's the better move? Plain Greek yogurt. It's high in protein, naturally low in sugar, and contains those helpful probiotics without the junk. If you need some sweetness, add fresh berries or a sprinkle of cinnamon. I love recommending wild blueberries for seniors, which we'll talk about later, because they bring powerful antioxidants to the table without the sugar overload. Number 2. Breakfast cereals. Host. Number 2 on the worst list. The classic breakfast cereal aisle. Even boxes screaming whole grain or high fiber can hide serious dangers for seniors. Here's why. They're often made from finely milled grains that digest almost as fast as pure sugar. Many cereals contain malt extract, fruit juice concentrates, or natural sweeteners that spike blood sugar just like white sugar. Even no added sugar cereals can have fast-digesting carbs that act the same way once they hit your stomach. A major study in the British Medical Journal showed that regular cereal eaters had a 21% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes, especially as they got older. Host. But it's not just diabetes. The Nurses' Health study found people over 60 who ate breakfast cereals were 36% more likely to gain dangerous belly fat. Belly fat isn't just cosmetic. It churns out inflammatory chemicals that damage muscles, increase stroke risk, and speed up memory loss. I get it. Cereal is soft, easy to chew, and fast, but that temporary comfort comes with long-term harm. Host. Instead, try homemade chia pudding, overnight oats, no sugar added, eggs with veggies, high-protein Greek yogurt. These options fuel you steadily without the sugar roller coaster. Futter 1. White toast with jam or margarine. Host. And the #1 worst breakfast for seniors is the humble white toast with jam and margarine. It's quick, it's cheap, it's classic, but it's also metabolic dynamite. White bread is pure starch stripped of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. It digests almost instantly, sending blood sugar soaring. Now add margarine loaded with processed seed oils and jam with concentrated sugar, and you've got a recipe for chronic inflammation, muscle wasting, damage to blood vessel walls, spikes and crashes in energy. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found older adults who frequently ate refined breads with trans fats were 48% more likely to suffer cognitive decline over 5 years. Another study in the European Journal of Endocrinology showed this combo reduced insulin sensitivity by 34% in seniors. Host. Sadly, white toast is a nursing home staple, but it doesn't have to be your staple. Better options? If you tolerate gluten, try sprouted grain toast, sourdough, in moderation, avocado or nut butter instead of margarine, fresh fruit instead of jam. But even whole wheat isn't for everyone, especially if blood sugar is an issue. The 4. Chia seed pudding. Alright, enough with the doom and gloom. Let's talk about what you should be eating. Starting with one of my favorite under-the-radar breakfast heroes, chia seed pudding. I know what you're thinking. Chia seeds? Aren't those the same seeds that grow into funny green fur on a ceramic animal? Yes, they are. But beyond the chia pet, these tiny seeds are a nutritional powerhouse. Cut to host holding a bowl of chia pudding with fruit on top. Host. Here's why seniors should love chia seeds. High fiber. Just 2 tablespoons packs around 10 grams of fiber. That's a huge win for digestion and for keeping blood sugar steady. Omega-3s. Same portion gives about 4 grams of plant-based omega-3 fats that fight inflammation. Hydration. When soaked, chia seeds absorb up to 10 times their weight in water, creating a soothing gel. Perfect for older adults who sometimes struggle with dry mouth or dehydration. One fascinating study in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging, showed that seniors who increased soluble fiber intake had a 39% improvement in insulin sensitivity. That means lower blood sugar swings and better protection for your brain and muscles. Host. I often tell my patients, think of chia seeds as a gentle sponge that slows sugar's journey into your blood. No more spikes, no more crashes, and the preparation couldn't be easier. Add 2 tablespoons chia seeds to 1/2 cup unsweetened almond milk or coconut milk. Stir well. Leave it overnight in the fridge. In the morning, top it with cinnamon, sliced strawberries, or wild blueberries. Boom. Delicious pudding. 0 cooking required. I've even had patients replace breakfast cereal with chia pudding and watch their blood sugar drop by double digits. Overlay quick recipe graphic. Host. It's gentle on digestion, perfect for people with chewing issues, and can be flavored a million ways. Trust me, this is one of the easiest wins you'll ever give your body. 3. Beetroot smoothies. Host. #3 on the best list might surprise you. Beets. Now, I know some of you are cringing right now. Beets are earthy. Sometimes they taste like dirt. But give me a minute to convince you why seniors should absolutely consider adding beets, or beet juice, to their morning routine. Cut to host slicing fresh beets. Host. Beets are naturally loaded with nitrates, compounds that your body converts into nitric oxide. And nitric oxide does magical things for older bodies. Widens blood vessels, improving circulation. Boosts blood flow to muscles and the brain. Helps lower blood pressure. Improves stamina during physical activity. Let me share a jaw-dropping study. Researchers from the Journal of Gerontology found seniors who drank beet juice daily improved their walking speed by 19% and had a 21% boost in muscle oxygenation during exercise. Translation: they could walk further, climb stairs more easily, and even think more clearly. Host: another Wake Forest University study saw increased brain activity in older adults, especially in the frontal lobe, the region controlling memory and decision-making, after only 4 days of drinking beet juice. We're talking real measurable changes, not placebo, not hype. Cut to host holding beet smoothie. Host: and before you ask, no, you don't have to gnaw on raw beets every morning. Here's my go-to recipe for seniors. 1 2-cup cooked beets. 1 cup cold water. Squeeze of lemon juice. Optional handful of berries or half a banana. Blend it up. That's it. Sweet, refreshing, and a brilliant ruby color. Host: for those worried about sugar, beets are naturally sweet, but relatively low in total sugar compared to fruit juices. And because of their fiber and nitrate content, they actually help stabilize blood sugar rather than spike it. I've had patients tell me that 1 small beet smoothie before their morning walk makes them feel like they've got rocket fuel in their legs. Cut to host smiling. Host: if you're looking to maintain independence, stay mobile, and protect your brain as you age, beets might be your secret weapon. For 2, pasture-raised eggs. Host: next up, let's set the record straight about eggs. For decades, eggs were demonized. We were warned that eating eggs would clog our arteries, raise cholesterol, and send us to an early grave. Well, good news. Science has redeemed the egg, especially for seniors. Cut to sizzling eggs in a pan. Host: eggs are rich in choline, a nutrient crucial for brain health and memory. Packed with high-quality protein that helps preserve muscle mass. A natural source of vitamins D, B12, and selenium, all essential for seniors. 1 large egg contains about 6 grams of perfectly bioavailable protein. And here's why that matters. Seniors lose muscle faster than younger people, a condition called sarcopenia. Muscle is not just about strength. It's vital for balance, metabolism, and even immune health. Host: a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed seniors who ate at least 25 grams of protein at breakfast maintained 45% more muscle mass over time compared to those who started their day with mostly carbs. Eggs make it easy to hit that protein goal without a mountain of food. Cut to host cracking eggs. Host: and choline? Seniors who get enough choline have better memory performance and a reduced risk of cognitive decline. Eggs are one of the richest natural sources, especially if the chickens were pasture-raised. Pasture-raised eggs even have higher levels of omega-3 fats and vitamin D compared to conventional eggs. But how you cook them matters. Avoid frying in vegetable oils like canola or soybean oil, which can cause inflammation. Instead, gently scramble in olive oil, poach them, or soft-boil them. These methods keep nutrients intact and are easy on older digestive systems. Host: and for folks who say, "But doc, I'm worried about cholesterol." Let me tell you, for most healthy seniors, dietary cholesterol doesn't dramatically raise your blood cholesterol. The real villains for heart health are sugar, refined carbs, and trans fats, not eggs. I've had seniors who feared eggs for 30 years start eating 2 per day and watch their energy, muscle strength, and cognitive sharpness improve. Host smiles. Host: so don't fear the egg. It's one of the most versatile, nutrient-dense breakfasts you can have. 1. Wild blueberries. Host: and finally, my absolute favorite breakfast food for seniors. Tiny, powerful, and a brilliant deep blue. Wild blueberries. I'm not talking about those giant watery blueberries in plastic clamshells at the supermarket. I mean the small, dark wild blueberries, often found frozen in the grocery store. Host holds bag of frozen wild blueberries. Host: wild blueberries contain anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that fight oxidative stress, reduce inflammation, support brain cell repair, fiber, which stabilizes blood sugar, natural compounds that improve circulation to the brain and muscles. Host. In one study published in Nutrients, older adults who ate just 1 cup of wild blueberries daily saw measurable improvements in memory and attention span after only 90 days. Another study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed a 52% drop in inflammatory biomarkers among seniors consuming wild blueberries regularly. Host. Why is this so important? Because chronic inflammation is the hidden force behind joint pain, cognitive decline, muscle loss, cardiovascular disease. Wild blueberries are like Mother Nature's multivitamin for the brain. They're sweet but with a low glycemic load, meaning they don't spike blood sugar the way some fruits do. Host. Here's how I tell my patients to use them. Stir into plain Greek yogurt. Sprinkle over chia pudding. Blend into smoothies. Eat frozen as a snack. One of my patients, 82-year-old Louise, swapped her morning jam for a handful of wild blueberries. In 3 months, her blood pressure dropped, her memory scores improved, and she swears her arthritis pain eased up. Host. It's not magic, it's nutrition. And if you're going to make one breakfast change this year, make it wild blueberries. From theory to your plate, real-world breakfast ideas. Host. So now you know which foods to avoid and which ones to embrace. But let's get practical. How do you take all this knowledge and actually create a breakfast that tastes great, keeps your blood sugar steady, protects your muscles and brain, fits into a busy morning routine? Host gestures toward a countertop with various ingredients. Host. Let's build a few real-life breakfast examples so you can see how simple it is. Breakfast example. Number 1. Berry chia parfait. Host. Start with our superstar, chia pudding. Soak 2 tablespoons of chia seeds overnight in 1 2-cup unsweetened almond milk. In the morning, layer it with a few spoonfuls of plain Greek yogurt. Top with half a cup of frozen wild blueberries. Sprinkle on some cinnamon. This parfait gives you healthy fats and fiber from chia seeds, gut-friendly probiotics and protein from Greek yogurt, antioxidants from wild blueberries. Total sugar, minimal. Taste, incredible. It's like dessert for breakfast, but it's actually fueling your brain and muscles. Breakfast example. 2. Beet and berry smoothie. Host. Next, let's make the beet smoothie easy. Half a cup of cooked beets, 1 cup of cold water, half a banana or a handful of berries, a squeeze of lemon juice. Optional, a small handful of spinach for extra nutrients. Blend until smooth. This drink is vibrant, naturally sweet, and gives you a nitrate boost that helps open up blood vessels. If you have a morning walk, drink this about 30-60 minutes before, and you'll likely notice better stamina. Cut to Host sipping smoothie. Host. And don't worry, the banana is optional if you're watching carbs. Breakfast example No. 3, savory egg plate. Host. For my egg lovers out there, try this. 2 pasture-raised eggs, soft-boiled or poached. Half an avocado sliced on the side. A handful of cherry tomatoes. A drizzle of olive oil and a pinch of sea salt. This meal provides complete protein, healthy fats for brain function, vitamins and minerals that support your immune system, fiber and antioxidants from the veggies, and it's easy to chew for those with dental concerns. Plus, it's low-carb and perfect for blood sugar control. Breakfast example. 4. Oatmeal, the right way. Host. And if you're an oatmeal lover who can't imagine life without oats, here's your safe approach. Use steel-cut or old-fashioned rolled oats, not instant. Soak them overnight to reduce cooking time. Cook slowly the next morning in water or unsweetened nut milk. Add chopped nuts, a spoonful of ground flaxseed, and fresh or frozen wild blueberries. This slows the glucose release into your bloodstream and delivers fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats. Host. See? Healthy breakfasts don't have to be boring or complicated. It's about simple swaps that protect your body every single day. Personal stories, real seniors, real transformations. Host. I've worked with thousands of older adults over the years, and let me tell you, these breakfast changes can transform lives. Let me share some quick stories. Louise's story. Host. Louise, 82, came to me complaining of feeling exhausted by 10 a.m., aching joints, struggling to remember conversations from just a day ago. When we looked at her breakfast, it was white toast, margarine, strawberry jam, instant oatmeal on alternating days. We made 3 simple changes. 1. Swapped white toast for chia pudding topped with wild blueberries. 2. Switched instant oats for overnight steel-cut oats with nuts. 3. Added pasture-raised eggs twice a week. Within 6 weeks, Louise's blood sugar stabilized. Her arthritis pain was down, and she reported feeling clearer mentally than she had in years. Host. This isn't magic. It's simply removing inflammation triggers and nourishing the body properly. Harold's story. Host. Then there's Harold, 70, who insisted he was addicted to cereal. Every morning he'd pour himself a big bowl of crunchy flakes, labeled heart healthy, and top it with skim milk. But by mid-morning he felt dizzy, hungry again, sometimes shaky. We checked his blood sugar and saw wild swings. We swapped his cereal for scrambled eggs with spinach, a small beet smoothie. 3 months later, his A1C, a marker for blood sugar control, had dropped significantly, and he'd lost 7 pounds of belly fat without trying. Maya's story. Host. Maya, 77, struggled with high blood pressure and brain fog. She loved flavored yogurts because they were easy. I showed her the sugar content, 22 grams in her brand. We replaced it with plain Greek yogurt, a sprinkle of cinnamon, half a cup of wild blueberries. In 2 months, her blood pressure dropped by 10 points and she told me, "I feel like someone turned the lights back on in my brain." Why breakfast is non-negotiable for seniors. Host. Here's why breakfast is especially crucial for people over 60. After a night's fast, your body is highly sensitive to what you eat first. Seniors have naturally lower insulin sensitivity, making them prone to sugar spikes. Muscle preservation depends on morning protein intake. Your brain runs low on glucose overnight, so a balanced breakfast prevents fog and fatigue. The wrong breakfast, like sugary cereals or white toast, launches a cascade of insulin spikes, inflammation, oxidative stress, which over time lead to memory loss, weaker immunity, muscle shrinkage, higher risk of type 2 diabetes and heart disease. But the right breakfast? It's like giving your body an internal armor. It calms inflammation, fuels your brain, and helps you stay independent longer. The Senior Breakfast Challenge host. I'm issuing a challenge today. Pick one of the bad breakfasts we discussed and swap it for one of the good ones. Just one swap. Do it for 1 week. Replace instant oats with chia pudding. Swap flavored yogurt for Greek yogurt with wild blueberries. Ditch cereal for eggs and veggies. Trade white toast for a beet smoothie. Track how you feel. Energy levels. Mental clarity. Joint pain. Blood sugar readings, if you check them. I promise you, many of you will notice changes in just days. Personal reflections. Why this matters to me. Host. You might wonder why I'm so passionate about this. I lost my grandmother to complications of type 2 diabetes at age 74. I watched her health deteriorate year by year. She was told to eat low-fat, high-carb breakfasts. She lived on instant oatmeal and toast. Her memory faded. Her legs weakened until she could barely stand. Looking back, I'm certain we could have improved her quality of life with better nutrition. That's why I share this message so loudly now. Seniors deserve more than survival. You deserve to thrive, with sharp minds, strong bodies, and joy in everyday life. Call to action night. So here's your mission. Comment below, which breakfast swap are you willing to try this week? Share this video with a friend, parent, or grandparent who might be stuck in a breakfast rut. Subscribe for weekly tips on how to stay strong, sharp, and independent as you age. And remember, you're not too old to change. Your body is still listening. Let's give it the tools it needs. Thanks for watching. Stay healthy, stay strong, and I'll see you next time.